Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be doing the Get Ready With Me Date Night edition, I guess you could call it. It's actually me and my boyfriend's 1 year today, so I thought it'd be perfect timing to do so because we're going to the CN Tower, which is a big tower in Toronto. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. And it's quite fancy, so, you know, I had to look presentable and whatnot. So if you like what you see or want to learn how, you know, I kind of did this, then stay tuned and keep watching and enjoy. So after I've cleansed and moisturized my face, I'm just going to throw my hair back and start by priming my face and my eyelids. And I'm just using the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer and the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. Next, I'm just going to conceal with my Nars concealer and a damp beauty blender. And I'm just going to spot conceal and then under my eyes. And if you're interested, I'm in the shade Medium 1 Custard. My bags did not want to go away today, so I just had to add a lot of extra concealer. Next, I'm using the Loreal Youth Code BB Cream in the shade Light, and I'm going to be using a damp beauty blender to blend that. I'm just going to quickly set that with the Makeup Forever HD Pressed Powder. I'm then going in with the Maybelline Highlighting Concealer in the lightest shade, as well as this Cover Stick by NYC brand. And I'm just going to be applying this to where I want it to be more highlighted. And I find putting it underneath where I will later contour helps give it better definition. And then just blending that all out with the same damp beauty blender. I'm then going to again set my entire face with the same powder. Next, for contouring, I'm just going to use the Smashbox Contour Palette, and I'm just using the contour shade and then later the highlight shade. I only really use the bronze for under my jaw and neck area. And I don't do too much high definition contouring. I mostly just do my cheekbones, a little bit on the top of my head and the sides of my nose. You can also do your temples. I find I already have quite defined temples, so I don't really need to. And then I just put a little bit on my neck and behind my jaw. I then just go in with the highlight color on my forehead, my chin, underneath where I contoured my cheekbones, and underneath my eyes, and a little bit on the top of my nose. And then using the Nars blush in the color Super Orgasm, and I don't use too much blush, I just find it brings a little bit of color back to the face. Lastly, I'm just going to highlight my face, and this powder is actually just from Topshop, and I'm just using a fan brush and doing above my cheekbones just to brighten it up, a little bit of my Cupid's bow and the tip of my nose. And now moving on to eyebrows, I'm just using the Brow Tech Kit in Blonde, the Annabelle Eyebrow Pencil, and I'm just using the Smashbox brush. It is an eyebrow pencil, I just unfortunately ran out, so I'm just using it as a brush right now. So as you can see, I'm just filling it in with the darker shade of that Brow Tech Kit, and then I'm going to be going in with the pencil and doing the thinner area where I don't have much hair. And then just brushing it out with that Smashbox brush. And next, just with the Boing Concealer from Benefit, I am just going to be concealing underneath my eyebrow. Eyeshadow that I will be using is all from the Smashbox Full Exposure Palette. I'm going to start by putting the lightest matte color all over my lids and then taking the darker two colors and kind of combining them and then putting that into my crease. Following will be the black, and I'm just going to pat that in and blend it out and just to make it a little bit darker. And I'm just going to take the above shimmer color and use a spoon to get the strayaways and just put that in my crease. Finally, I'm just going to take the lightest shimmer color and put that on my eyelids and my brow bone. So since I'm going out, I'm going to be applying false eyelashes, and the glue and the eyelashes are from Ardell. I'll just apply some of the glue to my hand and drag the eyelash across, and I just want to wait until it becomes tacky. And in the meantime, I'm just going to take my Smashbox eyeliner and line my upper waterline and then curl my eyelashes. And by then, the glue should have stayed enough, and I'm just going to put them on. And I'm just going to apply the eyelashes with tweezers, and I know it looks funny going back and forth with my eyelashes. I just accidentally was out of the picture for my other eyelash. I'm then going to put just a little bit of mascara on, and I'm just using the Smashbox Full Exposure Mascara, and then I'm very lightly going to curl them together just to blend the two eyelashes together so it doesn't look like I have two separate sets. And finally, just putting mascara on my lower lash line, and then the eyes are complete. And last but not least, the lips. I'm just going to be using both MAC, the Nice and Spicy Liner, and the Prep Primer. But before I do any of that, I'm just going to wipe away all that gross concealer left over. And you just want to make sure you're letting that primer sit for a couple minutes so it's no longer sticky before you apply the liner. So I find in this shade I just need the liner, I don't actually need the lipstick with it, and I just start by outlining the outside and then going in and filling the rest of my lips. Finally, I just use a little bit of lip balm just to help smooth them out so they're not so dry, pat it with a tissue, and then the makeup is complete. Time to fix the hair, and I'm just going to be using a curling iron, and as you can see my hair is still a little bit curled from last night, so I'm just going to fix those up, and I'm going to rotate the bottom layer between doing frontwards curls and backwards curls, and just continuing that all over my head.
Stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light shine through. If you believe it's true, baby, won't you let the light shine through for you.
And there you have it, the look is complete. Now, let's get dressed. So much for watching. I hope that some of the things that I was doing were as helpful to you guys, and I obviously know I'm no makeup artist, but this is just what works for my hair and my face. Okay, well, makeup is not hair, but you know what I mean. This is just what works for me, so I hope that you guys can take some of that and maybe tweak it to your own style. And yeah, Teddy's just in here. I know it's a dog, but I've been calling him Mr. Teddy, so me and Mr. Teddy just want to thank you for watching, and if you want to see more beauty, fashion, do-it-yourself, then subscribe, and if you like it, then like it, and stay tuned for more stuff, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye!